This time around, there's been a lot more, I don't know how to say, either cooperation or it feels as if we're saying things, engineers are hearing it, they have taken our considerations and put them into practice.
There is competition out there, but I cannot work as fast and I cannot deliver world-class work on those pieces of software as fast as I can with Media Composer.
And Media Composer just has jumped up by leaps and bounds with the codecs and the AMA and made my life really easy.
What 64-bit means is that I can ingest file-based media faster.
The computer will be more responsive, it will be faster to work effectively. You know, it's that simple.
I've already noticed the rendering acceleration. It's so much faster now than it was before.
Avid opening up Media Composer to third-party hardware is a brilliant step.
It's an advantage because there's a lot of people out there with hardware that they can't use and they would like to be able to use with Media Composer.
Of course, Avid's hardware always tends to work the best, but when it really comes down to it, now I have the choice.
The post-production environment and the technology which is used to capture the images and capture the sound on the set changes, you know, weekly. And it's very important for the software and the hardware to be able to deal with all the latest technological enhancements that come along.
I think that AMA is the most important advance that Avid is going to make in post-production.
Being able to work with P2 media, being able to work with QuickTime movies, being able to work with ProRes.
Right now, post-production is slowing way down because of the ingest of file-based media.
But I'm not having to transcode, I'm not having to you know, wish that the software that I'm using could handle it. You know, we need to be able to cut in 3D. We need to be able to work natively with red media. The process of cutting the movie has very little to do with the button pushing. I need to have an interface which allows me to work very quickly and invisibly.
I think user interface design is really personal, and what has always been great about the Media Composer is the ability for the user to change it to make it look the way they want it to look.
It is completely customizable, which a professional piece of software should be.
What is impressive about this version of Media Composer, this release 6, is that the interface has remained very simple and has not become ornate and too complicated and too difficult to look at. It's kept its simplicity.
It's a lot less colors, a lot less flash, but really I need that power for my editing.
I do believe in the end that Avid does know that more people on the professional level than the non-professional are going to use their equipment.
I've used Media Composer for about 45,000 hours of my life, I worked out the other day, and I customize it heavily, and Media Composer allows me to have everything at my fingertips and deliver world-class work very fast, which is what it's all about in this very competitive industry that we're in.